Let's revisit the point you made a while ago where you said to unlock Gyokeres, Ben White has to start ahead of Timber.
Yeah.
That might be a tough call. This might sound controversial. If we want Gyokeres scoring, Ben White starts ahead of Jurrien Timber.
You'd bench Timber to unlock Gyokeres?
Look at what happened at Stamford Bridge. Their first start together, and Gyokeres was alive with a goal and assist.
Listen, I'm not trying to blow my own trumpet, but the game is the game. Look, I rate Timber highly. The brother is a tank, but him and Benny, they're different gravy, different flavors. When you need to penetrate through the channel, delivering crosses, when you need that service into the box with precision and accuracy, Ben White is the go-to guy. No sugarcoating it. No sugarcoating it.
Break that down for the listeners. Why did it work so well at Stamford Bridge? We saw an active and energetic Gyokeres.
It's simple mechanics. We progress into the final third in U shape, swinging it side to side, which results in our midfielders playing it too safe with less action and penetration through the middle. And that puts a striker like Gyokeres, who feeds on movement, early deliveries in a difficult situation. If we ain't punching through the middle, we rely on the flanks, but our wingers are inverted, only they cut inside. So you need that overlapping fullback with a proper crossing locker. Benny provides that. Timber, on the other hand, he's brilliant in the interior, low center of gravity, dribbling in half spaces, but Benny hits the byline and whips it.
It speaks volumes of his importance because of that goal. You could argue Sanchez should have cut it out, but the intent from White was pure. Immediately he received that pass. That's telepathic, fam.
Both profiles are important.
And for us moving forward this season and getting it over the line, because we have different attacking profiles and strikers that fit their skill set.
So the big question, does Ben White start there permanently now?
It's about tools for the job. Timber is elite against tricky, skillful wingers. He locks them up. Benny handles direct runners well, but can struggle against the tricky lads. So we have to put their defensive contribution into consideration as well, based on the opposition we are facing. But offensively, if you want to unlock a pure runner like Gyokeres, it's Ben White. If you're playing Havertz up top, Timber works, because Kai drops into the half spaces, links with Timber, creates space for SAKA, but Gyokeres wants the ball in the box. That suits Benny's delivery. The reason why we are emphasizing so much on what they contribute going forward is because we are operating with inverted wingers, and they serve as alternative attacking outlets. They are crucial in the final third, so we have to judge their performance on both ends.
Speaking of Gyokeres, he mentioned in the post-match that he knew White would find him, cited their Brighton days. Do you think that history is a factor?
Connection is everything, because it eases the burden of uncertainty. Sometimes you see Saka and Timber and there's a hesitation, a split second where the wires get crossed. That's why it sometimes confuses Gyokeres' movements in the box. But if you notice him at Chelsea, he never stops running. He was always on alert, because he knew it's only a matter of time till the ball gets to Benny in that right channel. If Benny gets the ball, he's looking for his run, and the reward, a goal and an assist at Stamford Bridge. So connection is very important.
To be fair though, Chelsea were missing key players. Did that flatter us?
Give credit where it's due. Chelsea put up a proper scrap. But listen, a big team will always be a big team, regardless of who plays and who doesn't. And you never know the version of Arsenal that will show up. If Chelsea had their full squad, the equality might sprung them into life. We've beaten them with their full squad on their turf before, so I see no reason why we can't beat them again. Football is not played on paper.
So, takeaways from the match. Is the tie over, or we should be expecting an element of surprise from Chelsea full squad at the Emirates?
Chelsea are a strong side, don't get it twisted. But if you clocked Arteta's body language at the final whistle, you'll understand he was vexed. The boys couldn't put the game to bed with at least a 3-goal margin. With only 1 goal advantage, it means we have to go full strength against them at the Emirates, a situation that could have been avoided if we hadn't conceded that second goal. But regardless, we take the lead into the second leg and we're playing at the Emirates, so that home support is going to be a massive added advantage. We'll be ready for Chelsea. The quadruple dream is still alive and kicking. This team is destined for greatness this season.
Player ratings, who's your man of the match? Do we have a clear winner?
First, Gyokeres. Man was alive and active for the entire duration he was on the pitch. We could have a debate on the goal, but that assist for Zubimendi, drawing 4 Chelsea players in, creating that space, releasing the pass at the perfect moment to Martin, elite centre-forward play.
best of Gyokeres in Arsenal shirt. He had a great game against Leeds, but this one clears it all. And Saliba, the geezer is a Rolls Royce. His defensive authority, the way he steps up from centre back into the 6 role seamlessly, and his line breaking passes, out of this world. Physically dominant, technically brilliant. You don't see him buckle under pressure.
So what about Ben White? I think he did brilliantly as well. His attacking impetus through that flank was a huge lift on that right side.
He had a solid 8-10, great going forward with a goal and assist. Could have done better on their first goal, but overall, brilliant shift.
There's a bit of noise online and that
narrative doing the rounds that Saka is intentionally ignoring Gyokeres.
Some fans are convinced he's not passing to him on purpose. Do you buy into that at all?
Nah, that's total waffle. That is totally wrong. What people need to understand is that even Saka, as talented as he is,
he's still refining his game as an inverted winger. His weak foot is still getting there. See, there's a specific way an inverted winger's brain is wired. Once they get into that box, the first thing that pops into their head is cut inside, create a shooting angle, or maybe slip a reverse pass if the separation is there. But Bukayo isn't fully ambipedal yet. Like, he knows his percentages. He knows he has a greater chance of making something happen by cutting onto his strong left foot, rather than driving to the byline, whipping it in with his weaker right, and just hoping the striker gets on the end of it. So, and listen, Gyokeres has to own his part too. He needs to perfect his movement, find that separation in the box a split second earlier, so he can sync up with wingers who have different skill sets.
So with Saka,
it's never intentional, mate. It's muscle memory.
One thing the fans are asking, Eze didn't get a sniff off the bench. Do you see that change in the future?
Look, if you're Mikel Arteta, standing on the touchline at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea pressing like demons, are you bringing Eberechi on? Eze is a wizard, a creative cog, no disrespect, but he's still learning the defensive side, the off-the-ball movements.
So it's tactical, not technical.
Technically, Eze is a wizard, but he's a maverick. Mavericks rely on moments, systems rely on discipline. Arteta doesn't want to change him, he just wants to add some elements of intensity and tactical awareness to his game. Eze is a gunner through and through, he knows the mission, he's here for the legacy. Once the penny drops tactically, he'll be fine.
All right, pivoting to the weekend. Nottingham Forest. Does Gyokeres start ahead of Havertz now?
You can never predict Mikel, but logically, if Timber is still covering at left back or centre back, Ben White stays at right back. And with this connection heating up, I'd start Gyokeres. Keep the rhythm, keep the confidence high. That Chelsea performance was a massive boost for him. The team needs to learn his movements, sync with him. That's my opinion though, Mikel decides.